Alright folks, welcome to the Yawhg. Uh, a very choice driven game you can pick up on Steam. Um, so we're just gonna dive right in. We're gonna pick two characters. So we'll pick the guy down the bottom, why not? And the last up the top, that looks good to me. So yeah, you can pick this up on Steam for £6.99. It's on sale quite often, so probably if you want pick up on there. But yeah, £6.99 usually, and which translates roughly to about $11.20, something like that. Anyway, the Yawhg will be here in 6 weeks, and no one expects it. Not a one of us. We just keep on living our lives week by week, unaware. So this is our guy here. Cool. Let's jump into the arena, why not? We'll compete in a fight. Spend the week fighting brutes in the arena. 2 physique and 1 finesse. Decent start. During a match, another warrior's weapon is knocked from the grasp. You barely manage to avoid it. With a sickening crunch, it destroys the knee of a nearby bystander. He accuses you of causing him the harm by not stopping the flying weapon. He takes you to court. I'm not going to give him anyway. Defend. You object, but you can't seem to convince anybody. He rules in the other guy's favour, and I have to do community service. I get 1 physique, 1 finesse. Unfortunately, the burning task takes a toll on you mentally. Cool. I'll lose my mind a bit. So, our girl. Let's go to the gardens, why not? And we'll landscape the place. Is that a girl? Is that a guy? I thought it was a girl. I don't know. You spend the week maintaining the plants in the royal garden. You gain 1 fitness, 1 physique, and earn yourself 1 wealth. One day, a toothless old woman approaches you. I have a small pouch of magic beans. Would you be interested in purchasing them? Of course. Damn right. They're probably going to be a lie, but hey. You spend 1 wealth on the beans. Later, you decide to plant them in a small, rarely visited part of the garden. What happened there? They say that the last time it came, the Yawhg devoured houses whole, stole lives, tore families and family members apart. But that was so very long ago. I don't know what happened there. The other guy. Anyway, fair enough. Let's go to the forest. We'll chop some wood. Spend the week cutting trees down trees for the village. Okay. You gain 2 physique and earn yourself 1 wealth. One night, through the trees you spot a group of cloaked figures all standing in a circle. They are chanting in unison. O mighty Lord of the Night, Master of Beasts, Bringer of Pain and Derision, you accidentally step on a twig, producing a loud cracking noise. They immediately stop chanting and look over in your direction. Let's take them on. You draw your weapon ready to fight. They all run at you unarmed and cackling. You cut through them like butter. Each one you slay burns insane mutterings into your mind. You lose 3 mind. Fuck's sake. What great practice though. You gain 3 physique. Dancer. Fair enough. Right. Palace. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's attend. Let's do admin. You spend the week doing paperwork for the palace. You're paid 2 wealth and gain 1 mind. One day you accidentally bump into a duke. Watch where you're going, filthy peasant. He shoves you out the way with his hand and continues walking. Passive aggressive response. Active aggressive. You shove him back. He stumbles slightly. That was kind of lame. You lose 1 charm. It was on as in a heartbeat, or so the stories go. The earth shook, the air went still. Let's go to the garden and meditate. Spend the week and deep meditation. Gain 1 magic and 2 mind. One day a beggar comes up to you asking for any spare change. Give him some coin. You toss him a sack of coins. You lose 1 wealth. He thanks you and walks away. The next day you recognise him on a bench. You spot him eating what looks like fresh roasted chicken. He sees you and smiles a toothless grin. You feel good about yourself. You gain 1 physique. I don't know how that gives you physique. 1 finesse, 1 mind, 1 charm, 1 magic. Pretty much gives us everything. Yay! Let's go to the tavern for this guy, why not? And we'll drink, we'll get bevied. You spend the entire week getting wasted. You gain 2 charm and 1 physique. One day an impromptu drinking contest is held. Enter it, of course. You down pint after pint, drinking as your life depended on it. You end up blacking out. When you come to, you find yourself in a home you don't recognise in only your underwear. Your clothes are now nowhere to be found, and you seem to be the only one home. What happened? I've had many weekends like that. And then the world was a howling fury. Chaos, screaming, the sound of all we knew it being pulled in half. Send this guy to attend the ball. Spend the week attending fancy gatherings. You gain 2 charm and 1 finesse. Cool. One day you overhear the jester tell a joke to a group of people. Everyone laughs, but you didn't understand the joke at all. We'll try and figure it out on our own. You never managed to figure it out. You began coming to terms with the fact that your sense of humour is lacking. Being more self-aware, you manage to exude an aura of confidence. Gain 1 charm. Not bad, not bad. Let's go to the slums. And we'll pickpocket. Spend the week performing petty theft. You gain 1 wealth and 2 finesse. One night a small child approaches you with his hands cupped outstretched towards you. He doesn't say anything, he just looks up at you with his wide eyes waiting expectantly. Give him some coin. Yeah, okay. Toss him a sack of coins, lose 1 wealth. He thanks you and walks away. Next night you recognise him on the street. You spot him eating what looks like a fresh loaf of bread. He sees you and smiles. You feel good about yourself. 1 physique, 1 finesse, 1 mind, 1 charm, 1 magic. Another all-rounder. Cool. When it arrives this time, how will we fare? We will once more rebuild, move on, be strong, or have we forgotten? Let's go to the hospital. Clean up. Spend the week steeling your mind against the horrors of the hospital makes you sure it can be as clean as can be. You gain 1 mind, 1 physique, and earn 1 wealth. One day, while on the maternity ward, you notice a woman about to give birth. The baby she bears is no ordinary baby, however. The skin is pitch black and shiny, and its eyes glow like an orange flame. It wrestles itself from the doctor's arm and tries to fly away. Stop that demon, yells the doctor. And we'll use our strength, of course. You put yourself between the demon and the exit. You catch the baby and manage to hold on as it struggles to break free. Nice catch. You gain 1 finesse. The doctor runs up with a scalpel and The doctor runs up with a scalpel and quickly slits the demon's throat. Your mouth goes agape at the doctor's merciless killing of a baby. He shrugs and walks away. Shit, son. Alchemy Tower, why not? And we will brew a potion. Spend the week experimenting with different potion brews. You gain 2 magic and 1 mind. One day you hear one of the alchemists shout, "Eureka!" When you look over to see what he's done, you spot a small, previously dead ferret come to life. "I figured out the antidote to death," the alchemist exclaims. The undead ferret lets out a horrific noise and lumbers about slowly. Destroy the abomination. You smack the ferret off the counter and stomp on it until it stops twitching. The alchemist is horrified. You gain 1 physique. The Yawhg is here. The Yawhg is almost here. Almost. Almost. In fact, slums. Why not? And we'll fight crime. Spend a week out smarting and beating up criminals. Look at his face. Brilliant. You get 1 mind, 1 physique, 1 finesse. One day while wandering the slums, you notice that the stones used to line the road seem to have a certain pattern to them. You don't manage to figure out the mystery, but you still feel pretty smart for noticing the patterns on the tiles. You gain 1 mind. And where do we send this guy? Where's he not been? Arena, and we'll bet on a fight this time. You spend the week placing bets on your favourite fighters. You gain 1 wealth. One day while wandering the halls, one of the arena fighters approaches you. "Excuse me, sir, I need a sparring partner," he says. "Are you down for a fight or two?" "Accept it, why not?" "Let's do this," he screams. He takes a swing at your head, you get punched square in the face. The next thing you know, you're in the arena's infirmary. It appears that the punch gave you headache never endless. Symptoms including having a mild headache forever. You lose 1 mind. The storm arrives in the night. By the morning it still rages. For 3 full days the tempest puts us through a grinder. Drowns us, crushes us, ruins us. But then it ends. We see the graveyard our home has become. Our home. Yet, does anything yet live? Is it? Are we past saving? Right. Let's be a builder. Take upon yourself to help rebuild the town by hand. You rebuild homes at breakneck speed, impressing the rest of the survivors. This helps the rebuilding effort more significantly. It's going to be a tailor. You volunteer to weave and mend clothing for the survivors to keep warm. You manage to make a new set of clothes for every survivor. Morale increases and everyone is pretty excited to have their new socks, scarves, hats, etc. This helps the survivor effort a lot. Cool. And so, we set about our tasks once more, living our lives, this time in a way we might never have expected, or even wanted. But in the end, it was a struggle, but a struggle we never abandoned. Though our home had been stripped apart, we did not let it languish. And whether we succeed or fail, we did our best. Who knows if the Yawhg will visit us again? Who knows if we will can ever be ready for it? Yeah. And cut to fade. While the town is being rebuilt, you go to the hospital to retake your role as a custodian. Your job isn't glamorous, but you make it better by poking fun at the doctors with witty one-liners. They often have a clever retort to your jokes, and the back and forth is well paced and punchy. One day a patient, also a playwright, asks for permission to write a play about your life. You happily accept. The play becomes an instant hit and you become a celebrity for a brief moment in time. You still clean up blood and vomit for a living, however. While the town is being rebuilt, you spend more and more time in the alchemy tower. Your potion brewing abilities quickly become among the best in the world. Your health and mana potions are considered world-class delicacies, with people venturing far and wide to buy them. But you never learn how to brew a love potion. That's a pretty good ending. I'm relatively happy with that. Well, in fact, I'm actually pretty happy with that. Oh, yeah. I would suggest buying this game, guys. I very highly suggest it. There's a name on screen right now if you forgot. I'll just tell you again, it's £6.99 as its usual price on Steam, but quite often it is on sale for various percentages off. Yeah, it's a great game. Very short, albeit that's probably one of the biggest downfalls for it. But its replay value is massive. You can play it over and over again, get various different endings, and pretty much it's always surprising, and a lot of kind of wee random events, randomly scripted events anyway. So yeah, that doesn't take me long. One episode, you know, doesn't take long. Obviously a very choice heavy game, but yeah, guys, I would really suggest it. Getting that bought on Steam, giving it a shot. I'd love to know how he's going. Very, very amusing wee game. I'm gonna actually have a mess about with it for a wee while after I've wrapped this. But anyway, guys, thanks very much for watching this. I'll maybe upload another one in a wee while. But yeah, thanks for watching, folks, and I'll see you in another video. Bye bye.